great as JA's playing, so we're a little bit, down a few guys, but no, it's a good win. I wish we did a better job in the fourth quarter of taking care of the ball. They turned up their heat. I mean, Thompson is he's a one-man wrecking crew, and we didn't do a good job taking care of it. That's the only negative, but we found a way through. I thought James made that big lefty drive. That was a big play. Sam hits that big three on the way. So we made the plays, and I thought we closed the rim a little better there in the second half. But it's a good win. Not perfect by any means, but we'll take it.
What allowed Jalen to be so successful defensively against Cade tonight?
Listen, I think it's he kind of wears them down. It's what teams do to us with Donovan, and you see what they're doing. That's the new NBA, and it's like you try to bring their battery pack level down, because that's the only way you can slow them down. You got to try to wear them down. If you just kind of play them normal and coverage and be non-aggressive, in my opinion, these guys are too good. You got to rely on throwing bodies. Obviously, we had Keon on him too. Just throw bodies at him, try to wear him down, contest everything, try to keep him off the free throw line. But I thought Jalen was great tonight. That's kind of the role player, position we've talked about with him, and great defensively. But then, 5 for 12 from 3, 42% from 3. Huge night for him.
With CP, you said that you guys had a couple of guys down. What do you think his impact was tonight? It looked like, he obviously couldn't get it going in the first half offensively, but then he got it going in the second.
Possession getter. Like his I felt like he came up, but we were struggling a little and start missing, and he just flies in there and gets those offensive rebounds. It's such a boost to your morale and your offense, especially when you're not in the groove. He just really timely. I thought he made timely plays tonight.
And then also Thomas to give you some big minutes when Jay was down, even in that same 2-3 minute stint when you were between Jarrett and Evan there in the middle. What do you think that he's been giving you guys consistently here as of late?
What a signing by our front office. Like, we haven't talked about him all year, and he's had this stretch. When Evan's been out, J.A.'s been out, and he's played really, really well. His rim protection tonight, obviously that's their strength, and I don't know, 5, 6, 7 plays at the rim, verticalities, blocks. Then I think, listen, he gives teams trouble because he can stretch the floor, right? Like we got our rollers, we got Jay Evans, more of a roller than a popper, and he's one guy that pops, and now it just stretches the defense. We all know that's hard. That's really hard to defend.
Nate, can you mention Jared going out? Do you have any update?
Just he got a knee to knee, so that's that's the only update I got. It's so yeah, just a knee to knee. We'll see tomorrow.